Our guests on the show today are rippling with muscle. They can just lift tons of weight without even breaking a sweat. So who am I talking about? Professional football players? Or the hardest construction workers in New York City? Wrong. We're talking about the most beautiful, bodacious bodybuilders you've ever seen. Eat your heart out, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Body part. How'd you like to be squeezed by these?
I feel weak. My derriere is firm, fine, and all that.
You're intimidating to us.
Sure it is.
Who's stronger than their husband? Can he handle it?
He has his own expertise in his own field.
Your biceps bigger than my thigh. I mean, it's amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Wait till you see the amazing Cinderella transformations. So on today's show, we are going to meet some real-life superwomen. I mean, muscle-bound moms, 71-year-old bodybuilding grandmother. We are ready to meet them all, so let's get started. Now, looking at my first guest as a teenager, who knew she would grow up to become one of the most powerful women on the planet? Please welcome Laura. Laura, come on out here. Whoa! Very good.
Hi, Maury. My best body part is my biceps. Strong enough for anyone.
All right, thank you. Now, she was barely 10 pounds in this picture. Take a look at Jasmine now. Here's Jasmine.
My favorite body part is my back.
Whoa. Yeah.
Any questions?
Nowadays, this bathing beauty knocks them dead at the beach. So, Sherry, come on out.
I enjoy bodybuilding because it helps me to be the best woman I could possibly be.
Very good. Thanks, Sherry. Now, she was just learning to ride a bike in this picture, but she's come a long way. Denise, come on out. Denise.
Bodybuilding makes me feel strong and confident and makes my femininity bust out all over.
Whoa. Here's our next guest. This is the way she looked when she was crowned the Snow Queen. Now she rules the gym floor. Here's Colleen. Here's Colleen.
Here's a sneak peek at my sleek physique.
Very good. Thank you. Now, she's pretty in pink as a young girl, but now just take a look at Brenda. Here she is, Brenda.
You gotta work to look like this.
Now, our next guest, Carla. How did she look at 10 years old? Here she was on her 10th birthday. Now she's one of the world's largest competitive female bodybuilders. Carla. Have you ever?
My legs are my best body part. How'd you like to be squeezed by these?
And you're a big guy too, but my gosh.
That's speechless.
Yes. Wow. Hard to believe my next guest once looked like this. Gisele, come on out.
Forget small, good things come in big packages.
All right. Our next guest, Yolanda, was a gymnast back in school, but she's reached new heights now as a bodybuilding champion. Here's Yolanda.
Everybody move your body, move your body.
My best body part is my derriere. It's firm, fine, and all that.
Now, our next lady, she was a hippie at one time, but now she's a hard body. Here's Mary.
I'm 40 years old. I've had 3 kids, and bodybuilding's my fountain of youth.
Very good. Wow. See you. Now, Michelle is sitting pretty in this picture. Now she's standing on top of the world. Here's Michelle.
Who says only boys can bodybuild?
There they are, everybody. Some of the strongest ladies in the universe. Now, if you think a woman with muscles can't be feminine or sexy, think again. Wait till you see the amazing Cinderella transformations that our bodybuilders are going to undergo by the end of the show. We'll be right back after this. They got more muscle power than any man, but they're 100% woman. And coming up, they'll share their secrets for looking years younger, bouncing back from pregnancy, and supercharging your sex life. Next. I'm serious. I mean, your biceps bigger than my thigh. I mean, it's amazing. Look at that. Look at that.
I don't need an exercise class to...
Now, I want everybody to know something. I mean, don't think these women spend all of their time in the gym. They don't do anything else because they know all about cooking. They know about changing diapers, picking the kids up from school. But bench pressing like 300 pounds, I mean, this is big stuff. You better believe it. And somebody in the audience just told me some of them are, most of them are the top bodybuilders in the world. So we're pleased to have you with us. Now, let's get this straight. I mean, you weren't always this way. I mean, at some point in your life, you kind of woke up and decided to do this. Let's start with Michelle. Where's Michelle? There you go.
I started in the garage. My brother had a weight bench.
Why'd you start?
Just went in there to bug him, and
did you not feel good about yourself? What happened?
Well, I was young. I was only about 15.
Yeah, but why? I mean, I know what 15-year-old girls,
just to show off, to see if I could outbench them.
Gisele, what did your parents think? What did your family think?
My father had a hard time with it at first.
And why did he have a hard time? Because you had bigger biceps than he did, right?
I'm half Lebanese, and the half that is Lebanese is my father. So at first, it was just not what he was accustomed to and what they were traditionally used to. And my mom walks around with magazines in her pocketbook, whipping them out anytime she can. So he had no choice but to warm up to it after a while. Yeah. And now he's great.
He's okay with it.
The stereotype is that women are supposed to be soft and cushy and emotional, and they're really not supposed to be strong, even though women are very strong. Emotionally, they tend to be, I think, a lot stronger than men a lot of times. Physically, we can be just as strong, and I think that's where people believe it's supposed to be the opposite. How many have husbands?
How many have husbands? Okay. Are you stronger than your husband?
Oh, absolutely not.
No? Who's stronger than their husband?
Out.
Can he handle it?
Yes, he has his own expertise in his own field.
Yes.
And he knows.
But I'm serious. I mean, your biceps bigger than my thigh. I mean, it's amazing. Look at that. Look at that. But you know, I bet there's a different reaction from men than from women, isn't there?
When I'm out at a club or just anywhere, a
What does
guy
a
will
woman think?
a guy will come up and he'll grab my arm. It's kind of invading my space a bit, but women, they'll stand back and they'll
Make a face.
go like this to their girlfriends and make faces and talk about the size of your arms. Well, mostly with me, it's my arms, and make a negative comment towards them.
There's a lot of people, men and women, who would think this is not feminine.
I think that it's gotten better. I used to compete back in the late 80s, stopped for a while and got started again. And the reaction with women now is much better than it was.
Why is it? Because you see all this on TV now?
There's
You
a
see a lot
lot more
of,
fit models
ESPN with the bodybuilding
Exactly.
and all that.
And I think everyone is much more health conscious and everyone is much more ready to get into it. And they think, oh, we
Do
can
you have
take
sisters who think you're nuts?
it. Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Most families very supportive.
Supportive, but they think we're nuts too.
Well, like somebody, for instance, look at her arms, and they might think, well, she might not be a real woman. They might think she's like a man more. They may think she's like, well, trimmed up and firm. Like, for instance, her arm is not really pumped up like the rest of them.
This one?
Yeah, right here. Like, I'm just asking her, what
Right.
line do she cross to come over to start getting more pumped up? Like, she's not really toned up like her arms. She's like, you know, like toned up, but not muscular.
Right.
So I'm saying, what line, after
You
what
think the
period of
others
time
are
when did she cross
extreme?
over to become a big
Right.
muscle builder?
Right. Go ahead.
I haven't been out to the clubs right before a bodybuilding show in Miami, and yeah, there's a lot of the queens that look at you and take a second guess. And
Oh, really?
Well, you share the bathroom, so they have no idea.
Oh, really? You think they think you've come from their side?
They ask, or they think there's a possibility. They have.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure every female
'Cause you're right at
bodybuilder has
that
had that
line.
comment said to them. And I mean, to me, it's just something that people who I guess aren't, I don't want to say that are ignorant, I don't really want to say that, but females,
Well,
just
in
because
this area,
we have
they're
muscle,
ignorant, sure.
Yes, but just because a
They're
female has
naive.
muscle, I mean, that just makes her
They
a
just
better
assumed
female
that
in
you were a
sense.
man at one time,
Right.
because you have
I mean,
muscle.
all women have muscle. We just chose to enlarge ours.
Okay, we'll be back right after this. Coming up, we'll meet a woman who says she was turned on to bodybuilding by her own mother, who still competes and wins contests even though she's 71 years old. Just wait till you meet her. You won't believe your eyes. That's next. So we're meeting today some of the world's most powerful women. Female bodybuilders who've got it all. They've got brains and brawn and beauty, and Colleen Fisher is no exception. She's been a competitive bodybuilder now for 20 years. But it's a unique situation she's in. Before we get to that, first of all, Colleen, how has this changed your life?
Well, it's definitely changed my life in a very positive way. Like I said earlier, it's been very, very empowering.
And who started you in the gym?
My mother.
Your mother
Yes,
instigated
she
all
did.
this? How did she approach you with this?
She actually got started a little bit before me and encouraged me to get started in bodybuilding and then competitive bodybuilding after that.
I know your mom is backstage, and how old is she now?
71.
71, and she, you know, she doesn't need a cane or anything.
I think she'll be okay coming
You
out
think
here,
so?
yeah. Well, we'll
Here's
see.
your 71-year-old mother, Kelly. Kelly, come on out. Kelly. Terrific. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Nice to meet you. Good to see you. Welcome. Go have a seat there, all right? Now, Kelly, so you encouraged your daughter to do this. It's wow, 71.
Sure.
Pretty cool, huh? Boy, when you started, it wasn't fashionable to do this when you started, right, Kelly?
Oh, no. Everyone thought I was talking about car bodies.
Right, I guess so. And you all compete together. Look at this. Look at how they... Wow, isn't that great? Now, Kelly, I understand that on the social scene, we're kind of missing something. I mean, you know, like... Okay, Mary. There's your old friend.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. Oh my God.
Just this old plain Jane. Look at her, Colleen. This old plain Jane.
She's beautiful.
Can you imagine?
No.
Oh, wow, there you go. How things change.
Yes, they do.
Who has the bathroom stories about looking at it?
She does, she can.
What happened? What happened? What did you all used to do in the bathroom, Mary?
She's going to have to do that one. I forgot.
When we were kids in junior high, we used to have a little breast developer because we were undeveloped, and we were, when you're kids.
I know.
And we were just.
I don't know, but I mean, I can imagine.
And so we go in the bathroom, and we had a name for it. I can't remember the name of it,
but there was certain exercises that you would.
So we try and
breathing exercises, I think, or something like that.
Yes, in the bathroom.
We must develop our
best. Yes, and we'd say that. And it would squeak away. We had fun.
Well, now look at this. I mean, look what she did to herself.
Yes, it must have worked.
I developed something.
Can you remember those days? I mean, there was a guy that came between you when you were. What kind of an audience is this? I got the wave going over there. I got the wave back there. That's terrific. My guests today are real-life Wonder Woman female bodybuilders who prove that muscles and femininity can go hand in hand. All right, now it's been just a few minutes. Through the magic of television, they have all been transformed. It's now time to reveal our Cinderella makeovers and see them in a whole new light. Now, remember Laura? Here's Laura in all her muscle glory. You remember her? This is the way she looked. And now, here is Laura. Laura, come on out. Okay, look at that. Now, everybody, this is the way Jasmine looked before. And now, here's Jasmine. Oh, wow, like that. Very nice, Jasmine. Like that. Wow. Now, this is the way Sherry looked before on the show when we first introduced her. And now, here is Sherry. Come on out, Sherry. Wow, terrific. Thank you very much, Sherry. Now, here's the way Denise looked before. Remember oh, wow, look at those arms. And now, bring out Denise. Denise, come on out. Lovely. Then there was Colleen. And this is the way Colleen looked before during the show. Remember, she's the one with her 71-year-old mother, Kelly. Here's Colleen now. Colleen, come on out. Terrific. Isn't that lovely? And we mentioned her mom, Kelly. Her mom, Kelly, who's 71. Remember, she encouraged Colleen to get into bodybuilding and going to the gym. We got her a big date for tonight. This is the way she looked then. Here she is now. Kelly. And who could forget, rather, Brenda. Remember how Brenda looked before? And here she is now. Brenda, come on out. And who never could forget Carla? This is the way Carla looked before. Remember? Oh, wow. Remember that outfit? Here she is now. Carla. Oh, lovely. Very nice. And then there's Gisele. This is Gisele before. This is the way she looked earlier on the show. And here she is now. Gisele. Not a happy camper? You don't think she's happy? She's happy. Outfit done. She looks terrific. And there was Yolanda. During the show, Yolanda looked like this. And let's see her all dolled up. Here's Yolanda. Remember Mary? Now, Mary was the one we had the big reunion with. She saw her old friend Colleen for the first time in 23 years. This is the way she looked before. Here she is now, Mary. And finally, we had Michelle. Michelle was here before. This is the way she looked before. And this is the way she looked now. Come on out, Michelle. All right. We'll be right back after this. I want to thank everybody for their terrific work on today's makeovers. First of all, there's wardrobe stylist Pat Swift and Leon from Charnel Furs. Thank you very much, Leon, here in New York City. And makeup artist Vivian is here. Thank you very. Where's Vivian? Where's Vivian? Here's Vivian. Okay. And Pasqua Berlingerio, senior from the senior stylist for Art Tech Hair Care and New Best & Company Salon. You all were great. Thank you so much for everything. You were terrific, ladies. Terrific. I want to thank all of my guests. Until next time, America.